joining us in this show again. There are many stories that we do here about campus, and today we have someone who has walked through that journey. Yeah, and he'll be telling us about how that life in campus is. So without further much ado, help me to welcome the one and only Daniel Ndungi. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Yeah,
very
it's
much.
an honor.
It's a pleasure.
How does it feel? How does it feel to be out of campus?
It's good. The feeling is awesome. But you celebrate a bit, and then you get to think of responsibilities that are waiting you overhead, knowing that now you are out of the parents' care, getting to wonder what's your next step. Are you going to learn? Are you going to thinking of where you're going to work? There are a lot of things that are running across the mind, but factoring in out where you have come from, cannot just be sad and have a frowning face. Just give thanks to God.
Well, that's interesting. You've walked through this journey, I think, for 4 years.
Not even 4. It has been since from 2017. How many years are those?
From 2017.
Yeah.
Wow.
So more than 4 years actually.
How has this journey been?
The journey has not been smooth. Ups and downs.
Ups and downs.
Economically, the general economy of the country, family's economy. But one thing that has carried me through all that time, one thing is being connected with God.
Being connected with
Being
God is
connected
key.
with God. That's the key thing. In campus, there are a lot of pleasures.
There are lots of
A lot of pleasures.
pleasures. Raha.
Yeah. But I choose to find my pleasure in Jesus.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's why I choose to find my pleasure. Because I did taste a bit of campus life, a bit. Maybe it didn't last even for maybe a week or 2 days. But my experience on that side, if I choose to take that, if I did choose to take that route, I have not made it this far.
Wow.
The other thing is that you get to know people, people of substance, people who can help you, people who get to show you the way, to guide you in the class and the issues of life. You get to interact with friends who are made it to the academics, lecturers who maybe you get to keep them as your mentors.
Wow.
They get to show you, do this, they guide you. And life, despite the challenges, inakuwa iko sawa.
Iko sawa. Na ukikuja, the first time you came to university, you had expectations when you umekuwa ukisikia.
Yeah.
Was this real when you came to campus? Did it become real?
You know, back in high school, those TPs who used to come and teach us, they used to create a very fancy and good environment of where there's no stress.
So there's no stress.
Yeah.
Smooth.
Everything
Kujibamba.
is sindio hiyo, hakuna kusoma.
Kuna kusoma, hakuna masomo.
And now the reality of life is that things are tough. The ground is hard. Hard is hard. What is here? There's freedom to do anything that you want.
There's freedom to do anything that you want.
But if you get to know what brought you here, there's no time to waste.
There's no time to waste.
No time to waste. You have to study, get what brought you here, get to connect yourself with people who matter. Get into groups that are doing great things, even if not great, they are doing something constructive. Get to connect yourself with people who are heading the same direction that you are heading.
That you're heading.
Yeah, and you know that, because over the weekend I learned something that most of us here are pursuing a degree. Now from where I come from in Kikuyu, a degree, where I can speak Kikuyu kidogo.
Yeah, sure you can.
It's like a donkey. You see, a donkey used to carry luggages.
Degree.
Yeah, a degree now for medical. Now, that thing telling me over that degree that you are getting, you are carrying the burdens of other people. Now, you have to work hard.
You have to work hard.
Because you are going to carry the burdens of the family, the burdens of the country, future generation. They are all depending on you. So
if you fail, you've not failed yourselves alone.
You are not failed yourself. You have failed the parents that brought you here, society, and large the government. And more so God had a purpose for each and every one of us. Now, me coming here and meeting great friends like you and the others, there's a reason as to why I had to come here at this time. I meet you. There's a purpose to that.
Wow.
Now, if at all we are not living our purpose, then you cannot be motivated.
You cannot be motivated.
Yeah, you will just be relaxed doing everything comfort.
Wow.
But if you have purpose, knowing where you have come from and where you are going, then you don't think anyone can say that campus is pressure.
So in campus, purpose is key. What is one of the biggest mistakes that you've seen young people make in campus that many who are coming may tend to make the same mistake?
From my observation, from where I sit, you get that when many students come to campus, get to involve themselves in drugs. That's one of the mistakes that they do. The other mistakes that they tend to forget from where they have come from.
They tend to forget where they have come from.
And it's just a matter of kujifanya, because you cannot forget. Now, knowing where you have come from, it's like you are running away from something. You pretend it's not existing, but you still find yourself, you go back to it.
So living a lie.
Yeah.
Or living a lie.
And you cannot lie to yourself.
And you cannot lie to yourself, no matter how you try.
So you tend to think people are wise, but they are stupid at the same time. Because you want to live a lie, you're lying to yourself. Well, you can lie to us, but you cannot lie to yourself.
Nataka kukuja huku, I can afford 50 lunch, but nataka huko nionekane nakula 100 to 50. Wow, that's a big mistake, I think. Wow. What can you tell these people who are coming in, the freshers in campus soon, and that person who is in campus? Yeah, maybe you can look for your camera and tell them. Yeah.
What I can tell to the young guys who will be joining campus is that they will be here for a season. It's not a lifetime thing that they'll be doing here. So what they do, they know that they are here to build their life, build their careers, and within a short period of time they'll be out of this place. Now, what are they going to come out of this place with? Are they going to come out of this place with what the purpose as which they came, that's education number one? Are they going to come to this place to destroy their lives? We have seen many come into this institution, they get to commit suicide because of indulging in things that are not beneficial. Now, the other thing that they should do is that they connect to things that are going to mold them and take them to where they want to be. And anything is possible with God by your side. Nothing you cannot do.
Wow. Maybe a clarification. Tumekuja tumesikia watu wanauana campus, watu wanaingia kwa sijui relationship, wanaenda huko wananyongwa. Tumesikia tena campus huko ndo kuna kila aina ya kila mtu. What can you advise someone who has such a mentality?
Love is a very beautiful thing. And no one, kila mtu anapenda kupendwa na kupendana. But one thing that is for sure, life is of greater significance than love itself. Because you cannot love when you are dead.
You cannot love when
you cannot love when you are dead. Even if you die and someone loved you, they still get someone and they will be loved. Now, love is not a matter of life and death. No. You get someone, you love them, the things don't work out, you just let things be, and you don't force issues, you let things go by themselves.
Now, tukiwa high school tuliambiwa na walimu wetu like campus uko unaweza pata boyfriends and that. Is it the main aim? Ama is it true that you must have to get that person?
It's not a must, because maybe you might be looking that person, he or she is not in that place where you are. Maybe in your workplace where you go to work, and maybe they are here. So you just get to let things fall into place at the right time. Because you see,
don't force things.
No,
don't force things.
When you read the Bible, it says that God will make everything beautiful at His right time.
So you wait at the right time.
Even if you meet them here and this is not the right time, then it will not be beautiful. You just wait for that.
Wow, that's good. There are a lot of pressures. Peer pressures. By default nitakuja nitakanisha na mtu mwenye anavuta bangi, nitakuja nikanisha na mtu mwingine he has totally bad behaviors. How do I cope? I maintain my dignity. How can I survive in such an environment? without being pressured, without falling into things because people are doing them? How do I do?
One thing that is for sure, you cannot live in this world alone. You have to live with people who are not doing what you are doing. But what carries you on is your principles.
Your principles.
Principles are key. If you say, I can't do this, no matter what, that's your principles.
You stay by it.
You stay by
No
it.
matter who tries to come and make you conform. So if you don't have principle, you fall to any trap.
That's the truth.
Wow. Identity is key and self-awareness is key. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. It has been an honor. Yeah, I really look forward to having such more discussion. Yeah, thank you so much. It has been amazing. I really hope you've learned. In campus, he has said it's somewhere that you build yourself. Yeah, you'll find all kind of people, but know what you want in your principle, then you stand up without any pressure from anyone. Know what you're doing in campus. Don't forget where you come from. Yeah, thank you so much. It's an honor. See you in our next show right here.